Students, all the gold medalists, as we did during the rehearsals, please move out. All the gold medalists. Please, immediately. All the gold medalists, please.
Hello. Check. Check. Check.
our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to start in a few moments. I request you to please switch off your mobile phones. Please take a moment to listen to the safety instructions and safety evacuation route in case of any emergency. We have 6 emergency exit doors on the ground floor, 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, and 2 at the back. We have 5 exit doors upstairs, 2 in the front and 3 at the back. In case of any emergency, please do not panic. Give way to the elderly and ladies to exit first. A football ground located in front of Tata Auditorium is the safe assembly point. Thank you. Please rise for the academic procession. Please remain standing until the dignitaries take their seat and the music stops playing.
I declare the graduation ceremony of the XLRI Jamshedpur open. We will now have the prayer song.
request Father Donald De Silva, Dean, Administration and Finance, to introduce Dr. N.S. Rajan, our chief guest.
Dr. Rajan, the chief guest for the event, Father Paul Fernandez, the director of XLRI, Dr. Sriman Narayan, Associate Dean, VIL and Corporate Programs, professors, staff, graduating students, parents, and the guests. Good evening to one and all. I stand before you in place of Dr. A.K. Pani, Dean Academics, as he is not well, couldn't make it for the event. We pray for his speedy recovery. Before I introduce Dr. Rajan, let me tell you his complete name. N.S. Rajan, that is Niddodi Subrao Rajan. I was honored to know that his parents hail from Niddodi, so his name is Niddodi Subrao Rajan. And I too come from the same village called Niddodi. And I was surprised to see there's a connect and the roots are from the same village. N.S. Rajan is not new to XLRI. He is an alumnus of XLRI as well as member of the Board of Governors of XLRI. In detail, Dr. N.S. Rajan was the former CEO of IDFC Foundation and Group CHRO and CMO at IDFC Bank. Prior to that, he was a member of the Group Executive Council and Group Chief Human Resources Officer at Tata Sons, holding a company of the $150 billion Tata Group. He was the erstwhile partner and global leader, People and Organization, EY, heading the Global People Advisory Practice, which today encompasses 50 countries in 5 continents. He has served as a director on various statutory boards in his career. Dr. Rajan earned his PhD from IIT Delhi in the area of leadership. He is a postgraduate in business management from XLRI and a graduate in economics from Loyola College, Chennai. In fact, he is closely associated with Jesuit higher education. Dr. Rajan's 3.5 decades of work experience spans industry and consulting in P&L roles, holding both line and staff functions during his career. He currently renders professional advisory services in the areas of business and people transformation to boards, promoters, and senior management teams at leading conglomerates. He also invests in startups and mentors them. Dr. Rajan is currently a member of the Board of Governors of XLRI Jamshedpur. As a chairman of Affirmative Action at Tata Group, Rajan received a national award from Honorable Prime Minister for the Tata Group's contribution in serving the underprivileged. He has also served as a member of various CII national committees and has been a member of the Governing Council of the Consultancy Development Center under the aegis of the Government of India's Ministry of Science and Technology. Dr. Rajan is the former national president of the National HRD Network, the country's premier association of the human resources fraternity. He has received accolades such as Outstanding HR Leadership by Hindustan Times and HR Professional of the Year by NHRD. An avid writer, Rajan's thought leadership is evidenced in his articles in business media, and he has been cited in many academic texts. He is a visiting faculty at business schools like IIM Ahmedabad and XLRI. Rajan is the author of Quote Me If You Can, published by Penguin, a compilation of his reflections on business and life. He is currently penning a book on happiness. This is N.S. Rajan for you. More of him we will know from his graduation address. Let's welcome him with the sapling.
As a token of our appreciation, I would now request our director to present a memento to our chief guest, Dr. N.S. Rajan.
May I now request Dr. N.S. Rajan to distribute the medals to the first rank holders, and may I request Father Donald to call out the names of XLRI medal winners.
All are ranked first. And congratulations, before I announce, to each and every medal winner. Rupendu Banerjee, postgraduate certificate in business management. Paritosh V, postgraduate certificate in human resource management. Harish Yam, postgraduate certificate in business management. Hema Rangaswamy, postgraduate certificate in human resource management. Varun Kumar, postgraduate certificate in business analytics. Jasmine Gujral, postgraduate certificate in human resource management, Accenture. Isha Tambe, executive diploma in human resource management. and Brajesh Khare, Executive Diploma in Human Resource Management. So thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Now I request our director, Father Paul Fernandez, to address the graduating students.
Good afternoon to all of you. So greetings to all who are present here. We just had heavenly showers, blessings. So congratulations to all of you. Very happy to see you here in person. Dr. N.S. Rajan is a dear friend, our board member, and he accepted to be with us today to honor all of you on the occasion of your graduation ceremony. Professor Dr. Ashish Pani, our dean, would have been happy to be here with you. He, 20 years ago, initiated this online program, so even if he's not there, let's give him a big round of applause to him. So I think also N.S. Rajan deserves also a round of applause from all of you. And Dr. Sriman Narayanan is the Associate Dean for Corporate Programs, Virtual Interactive Learning Programs. And so all of you have been in one way or the other contact with his office, and all the other members of his team are all around here. To all of them, let's say thank you, and let's give them a big round of applause as we second. Of course, you have to applaud for yourself, your success, your graduation, and for your parents and all who supported you. Okay? So that goes without saying. Good. Very happy to see. Now, this is a happy occasion. We have, if you wonder, 674 students receiving the certificate today. So 674 is a big number, and we are glad that all of you could benefit from this program and be part of XLRI. And going forward, you can always be connected with us, and so congratulations and best wishes to all of you. And a few highlights of what's going on in the here. I'm not going to talk about everywhere else. Here, what's going on, the ongoing things in the virtual interactive learning platform that we have, all the program, the number of things that are happening. Just want to mention a few so that if you want to tell your friends, you're most welcome, okay? Though the world was in a state of face masks, lockdowns, corona. So you know how online learning spread. So we could keep learning going and support your development and growth. So we have at this moment 824 students like you who have received admission in 9 new batches of the postgraduate certificate program. 824 we have admitted, which were there. Also, following COVID protocols, a total of 296 students received their graduation certificates via post and for the long-term programs. So we had to send them, they needed it earlier. So otherwise they would have been also probably here or whatever, okay? And then we have a new PGC program was launched in the field of HR for senior HR professionals with a minimum of 10 years of work experience. So that happened. Then you have a total of 2,272 participants who have been awarded certificates in the EMDP. Nowadays, everything is e-learning, e-business, e-working, whatever, okay? So we have also short programs of 1 week, 10-day duration. So there are about 2,272 participants who have been the recipient of our services in learning. Then you have 5 new EMDP programs that have been announced, launched also. Then you have a 3rd batch of senior executive development program in transformation leadership. They have visited the campus and they will receive their certificates and they have cited that was their best time in life on campus when they visited here. It may be the same feeling you have. Some of you expressed that, so happy to notice that this is a great moment to be together. Then we have some new MOUs signed between Quest Corp and VIL, also some new EMDP programs, executive certificate programs in recruitment and selection and so on. Then there have been some 20 new VIL studios constructed, so on campus. So we can reach more people. We have that capability to reach and be available to people. We hope that this learning horizons are expanded beyond business operations boundaries, and we would like to make an impact on the lives of people. And so our thanks goes to the VIL team, Dr. Sriman Narayanan and his team. Sriman, thank you for taking this forward in so many ways. Okay? Then for those who are interested and from whichever organization you come in, we have announced diploma programs, 3 of them, the full-fledged 2-year programs, which are AICTE approved now from this year on the online platform, so that is available to whoever wants to do that. So you can, they are called XLRI Online Learning, okay, platform. So they are AICTE approved, 2 years duration. One is in business management, one is in HRM, and one is in finance. And going forward, there could be more there. But this is what we have at the moment. So then we have many things happening here. I won't, you have seen in the news and also on the platform, on the website and so on. But welcome you also to know that you have gone through work-life balance in a good way. Your work, your life, and your learning, you have balanced it. So along with what you got from here, you have also raised yourself up in a big way. So maybe I'll take one leaf out of that to let you know that it's good to see how you have found a new life and work and learning balance while leading your organization. Our world and your future is evolving, and therefore a new work-life learning balance which you have achieved, excelled, sustained, succeeded in, will strengthen you as you march forward into the new millennium. We are already in the millennium, we are in the 21st century. We talk of 4.0 industries, could be next 5.0, whatever. So this balance is going to be very important. I just heard latest news is you all are on Twitter, but Twitter has a new owner, and the new owner has banned the Microsoft chief from using Twitter. That was in the news today. So it's like that. So you're in a new world which is evolving. So honors. So we don't know which direction it will evolve. So whatever is happening, you will be marching forward with the new balance that you have found, which is centered on your learning and your experience. I would draw your attention to 4 messages that I placed before you for your reflection from this work-life balance, which you respond to as responsible leaders towards the world in which you find yourself with all its challenges and as you navigate through it. Okay? First of all, my first message would be professional. There are a number of aspects to being professional, but one of them is be professional in responding to the world around you. To be a professional requires you to uphold and follow integrity and all other professional values and virtues and ethics. So this is a message from XLRI to you. Okay? So be professional. And second one is be authentic. You know, authentic leadership is the one that is being talked about nowadays. Be authentic, be your true person, and accountable where you have to be accountable in all that you do as you navigate through the world. The third one is be universal as far as possible in your thinking and approach. Be universal. The more universal you are, the greater the good that you will bring forth and create, and everyone will appreciate that from you. And the fourth message is be learned. Continue your learning, be learned in your approach as life's successes as well as failures. Give us continued light, guidance, and wisdom to make right choices in life. So with these 4 messages, let them be part of your work-life balance so that you have a very meaningful years of fulfillment ahead of you. You know, we always want our life to be fulfilled with the greater things, and so all the very best to you. Be happy as ever, as you are. We thank you for participating. Keep in touch. God bless you. Have a wonderful graduation day. Thank you. May I now request Dr. N.S. Rajan to deliver his chief guest address. Dr. N.S. Rajan.
Good evening. As Father Paul rightly said, the gods have showered their happiness at your graduating today. Father Paul Fernandez, Professor Ashish Pani in absentia, Father Donald, and Professor Sriman, dignitaries, parents, and my dear students. Thank you very much for the opportunity of being here with you on this inspiring Convocation Day. It's a privilege indeed for me to have this opportunity and to be able to share a few thoughts at my end. XL, as you all know, is my alma mater. I have such fond memories of this place. I graduated from XL way back in 1983, so that's some time ago. And I have wonderful memories of this place, and I keep coming back to XL as often as I can. I recall the amazing teachers that we have had, amazing batchmates that I've had, absolutely awesome, and the special ambience of the campus, which can only be experienced, not explained. I'm sure that's why you're here in person to actually celebrate the Convocation Day. XLRI was founded way back in 1949, and it was India's first B school. I don't know if all of you know that. And it is renowned for its abiding commitment to the cause of higher education. In recognition of the fast evolving technological advancements, XL was also a forerunner in embracing virtual learning, a true reflection of the foresight to harness rapidly changing models of pedagogy and to provide a platform for the aspirations of youngsters and budding professionals like you. My heartiest congratulations to each one of you who is graduating today. In fact, you are a vindication of the success of the new training that we have created, and Father Paul is actually taking it to greater heights. When I look at all of you, I must admit that the best of me is behind me. The best of you is surely ahead of you. Today we live in a time where intellect is a new form of property, and knowledge has replaced financial capital as the most important lever for development. Can there be a better time to invest thought into your own future and redefine what you wish to pursue in life? As Shakespeare writes in his play, Julius Caesar, he says, "There is a tide in the affairs of men, which taken at the flood leads on to fortune. On such a sea are we now afloat." You are having chosen to invest in yourself and enhance your own competencies surely augurs well. I do believe that you, my dear friends, are on the very cusp of greatness that beckons you. I see in front of me those who will shape the future of the country in the years ahead. And on this joyous occasion, as we embark on the exciting career journey, I venture to share a few lessons that I have learned on my way. Leaders, and I shall stay with the concept of leadership. I must confess that Father was referring to the fact that I pastored from IIT Delhi and did my PhD. I completed it when I was 53. And it also tells you that all of you are experienced people who have decided to come back and seize education. I think that's the right spirit. And I took up the topic of leadership. Warren Benton used to say that, and I was quite a master on the science and art of leadership, that he knows 300 definitions of leadership, and is still trying to figure out which is the right one. So I don't profess and claim to have understood leadership completely, and it's one thing higher studies, especially PhD, teaches you, is that you start from zero. You realize you know nothing at all, and you need to learn all anew. And in that course, when I look at a lot of examples of leaders over the last 4 decades of my journey, there are things that I've learned which seem to be making a difference, and today I wish to share a few of them. Leaders, in my mind, in any walk of life, need a visionary purpose, a bedrock of values, innate resilience, capacity to learn, ability to harness people potential, and the competence and courage to execute and deliver meaningful outcomes. Let me start with a visionary purpose. Purpose, indeed, is the pilot of the soul. It entails being an integral part of a cause larger than ourselves, where we feel needed and can see us making a difference. Purpose lends meaning to our lives and can make even ordinary people capable of doing extraordinary things. I recall the star Polaris, it's also referred to as Dhruv Tara, or the North Star, which sits above the North Pole and has a unique distinction. It stays almost still in the same place even as the entire northern sky moves around. So in the skies, that is one star that stays in the same place. And in olden days, when sailors traversed the oceans, they would look for the North Star to serve as their compass and would be able to navigate to know where they are headed. They didn't have the kind of equipment we have today. It is important for each of you to find that purpose in your life that helps you navigate your life ahead. The work that we do can just be a job, but a career or even a calling. A job is what we usually pursue for financial gains to provide security, support ourselves and our family. A career, on the other hand, is at a higher level. It engages us, it empowers us, and helps us grow. But a calling, which is firmly and deeply rooted in purpose, is of an even higher order and offers meaning and personal fulfillment. As Maslow wrote, I think I am most happy and most fulfilled and most myself and most being as if that's where I were meant to be when I'm involved deeply in my work. It is the duty of a leader, and each one of you in your own right is a leader, and there are teams that you will build and grow. It is the duty of a leader to be able to envision the nobility of purpose, the reason why we are all together, and what we wish to accomplish together. Anchored in our purpose, the leader must articulate a vision, which is a vivid image of what we intend to achieve to enable our aspirations to become possibilities, helping us fulfill our collective latent potential. The next most important element that I have to spend on is the bedrock of values. Values retain integrity and remain consistent over time, and they are the very foundation of our lives, whether it is in the corporate or in real world as individuals. Our character is built on the foundation of values we believe in, and these values manifest in our behaviors, and they are reflected in our conduct. Values are our beliefs that help distinguish right from wrong and help us choose what we would do and what we would shun. Our values over time are shaped by our parents, family, teachers, and those who have a deep influence on us. This holds true for both individuals and for organizations. It is the duty of a leader to be able to sustain and reaffirm the values of an enterprise and be a role model and an exemplar who lives up to them. Values, in my mind, are much like the conscience of an enterprise. It is important to recognize that doing things right is quite different from doing the right things. Values, we need remember, have no room for exceptions. We may compromise on tactics perhaps, and if need be, but never ever on our values. When the character of a person or the culture of an enterprise is not rooted in values, you grow weeds, not flowers. When you embrace values, there are times that you may not always win, but you will never, ever lose in the long term. The next area, and that too, after having gone through COVID times, we have learned the importance of being resilient. Adversity, after all, is a way of life, and ups and downs are an integral part of all our lives. The fear of failure weakens even the strongest minds. Swami Vivekananda had aptly remarked that in a day, when you don't come across any problems, you can be absolutely sure that you're traveling on the wrong path. As a leader, the team looks up to you on how you lead when things are not going in our favor, and whether you can convert every adversity into an opportunity. Look at what happened to us during COVID times. Despite all our efforts, there were things we never ever anticipated. It was way beyond our control, and we had to improvise as we grew by. New leaders and new ways of working emerged all around us. The most pragmatic way to manage the crisis was to learn to be resilient, believe in the future, adapt ourselves to changing circumstances, and take up a new way of life. Martin Luther King had aptly observed that the ultimate measure of man is not where he really stands in times of comfort, but where he stands in times of challenge and controversy. The best way to thrive and survive is to embrace resilience, persevere, and continue doing your best, and wait for the tide to turn, and it will. It is the leader's role to show courage and conviction in combating the crisis and get ready to make a comeback when things settle down and life beckons you again. Do remember, even the mighty ocean experiences low tides. We are lesser mortals. Resilience in the larger face of adversity always serves us as an invaluable companion. It is deeply rooted in our own self-esteem and belief that we will persevere, never give up when the chips are down. I've always believed that every problem has a solution, and if it doesn't have any, as I was sharing with some of my friends yesterday, you are perhaps dealing with a fact, not a problem. Learn to live with the fact and make the most of what comes your way. Believe in yourself and never ever give up. Alfred Tennyson wrote in the wonderful poem Ulysses, "One equal temper of heroic hearts made weak by time and fate, but strong in will to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield." It is important on this journey, and I think the fact that all of you are here on the convocation day is vindication of the importance of learning. And for a leader, And you don't have to be one, but the desire to actually learn is very, very fundamental to human growth. Whether it is our desire to learn, whether it is the curiosity to unravel the world that's around, these have been at the very heart of human progress. Even seemingly simple questions, the why and how, can lead us to profound answers that form the basis of the foundation of our knowledge. What we have learned in the past may be necessary, but surely insufficient as we navigate the future. Interestingly, whenever you conclude that you have learned it all, life teaches you some more. We live in a world today where knowledge is a key differentiator. While our formative education at home and institutions lay the foundation, it is our hunger for knowledge, ability to learn, and the competence to apply it that makes the difference in terms of value creation. An open mind seizes every moment of experience to help advance our understanding of the world. Learning, we should remember, is a present continuous process and so essential for our future success. I commend you for having chosen well to invest in yourself, and your presence here clearly is a vindication, as I said earlier, of the fact that the future augurs well. I believe that the acquisition of knowledge is horizonless. This is perhaps just the beginning, and like they say in the Vedas, knowing your ignorance is the first step to wisdom. As a leader, do encourage and support your own team to learn and go deep in their core area. It is equally important to keep building knowledge of other fields, not just your core domain. Endeavor to be an expert who can be granular in your chosen vocation. Keep constantly expanding your boundaries and be an exemplar where others look at you and your desire to learn and they emulate you. Learn to deliver well on what is required to be accomplished today. Anticipate and be ready to seize tomorrow as it unfolds with all that you have learned. And another dimension which is equally important for leader is that you have to have a relentless orientation towards execution. Execution is what fuels our journey towards the desired destination. Strategy without execution is at best an interesting conversation. No statement is more eloquent than execution itself, which leads to tangible, desired outcomes. And a leader's effectiveness is measured by the ability to constantly deliver them. When Roger Bannister, you would recall, broke the daunting 4-minute mile, and in those days, nobody could run a mile in under 4 minutes. And Roger Bannister did that in 3 minutes 59 seconds in 1954, a feat that was never ever accomplished before. The key to Bannister and his success was clearly the kind of execution and planning that went into making every single step count as he purposely strived towards the goal. Interestingly, it was not just the greatest athletic achievement. It was a special moment that signaled the overcoming of both physical and mental barriers. Because at that point of time, people believed that no human being can actually run a mile in under 4 minutes because the nerves will splinter, the arteries will break, and it was believed that it was humanly impossible, and it required somebody to actually put a plan around it, work with support of systems, train himself, and be able to execute the task he has taken up. And interestingly, after he broke the record in 1954, within just 3 years, 17 other athletes ran the mile in less than 4 minutes. What is it that prevented humanity before Roger Bannister never to be able to do something like that? And within such a short period after he broke the record, that 17 athletes could actually do the same. I think somewhere we have that innate ability that actually is latent in us. And if we are able to put together a plan around executing what we desire to achieve, you can unleash a realm of new belief. It was this kind of passion and execution combined to perfection that makes what is perhaps seemingly impossible, possible. As leaders, the ability to constantly deliver goals is an intrinsic expectation. As the great Rabindranath Tagore cautioned, you can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. It is your role as a leader to plan well, to catalyze, rally the team, and make every action count and deliver the desired results. As I conclude, I'm reminded of a compelling story of Spartacus, a Roman slave many, many centuries ago. Spartacus had led the rebellion of slaves against the Roman Empire, and despite all their attempts, obviously they were not armed, and they were defeated after 3-4 rounds of battle. The Roman general who managed to vanquish the slaves came down to see the surviving slaves. He had never ever met the leader before, and he wanted to understand who was responsible for this uprising of slaves. On asking the imprisoned slaves to declare who was the ringleader, who's Spartacus who actually made the rebellion happen, there was obviously silence because nobody wanted to declare who it was. And the general got angry and threatened to behead, one by one, till somebody actually discloses who Spartacus was. And Spartacus realized that people will lose lives, so he stood up and said, "I'm Spartacus, leave them alone." And the beauty of that moment was that the person next to Spartacus stood up and said, "I am Spartacus, leave them alone." And you had all 20,000 slaves actually standing up, declaring, "I am Spartacus, leave the others alone." And in that one moment, what they really communicated, that each slave was willing to give up his life for the cause of freedom. And that cause, that purpose, no longer belonged to one individual or one Spartacus. It was a shared belief, a shared vision, and a shared purpose of wanting to be free. And there perhaps lies the beauty of being able to create the nobility of purpose at one end and an abiding vision that is not just a poster on the wall, but is embedded in the souls of every team member of yours. We must invest time listening to people, understanding needs, unraveling fears, anticipating hopes, and trying to achieve shared aspirations. Napoleon had famously declared that leaders are dealers in hope. As a leader, you must endeavor to learn resilience from adversity, perfection from errors, endurance from hardship, courage from suffering, clarity from complexity, and find success despite any failures you will face. And therein lies our mettle. On this journey ahead, make sure that every thought of yours, every belief, and every small step count. Learn to see the big picture of what you've been made for, and look at a big picture in every single tiny iota of action. William Blake wrote in his Auguries of Innocence, and I pray that you, my young friends, are blessed with a gift, and I quote, "to see a world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour. May that be the gift. God bless." Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words.
Thank you, Enes. Also, we have all the faculty members here who have taught you. Give them also, and to Enes, a big round of applause. So, thank you. Now I request Professor Sriman Narayanan, Associate Dean, VIL and Corporate Programs, to present the graduates of today who have qualified for the postgraduate certificates and executive diplomas.
Thank you, Father. Now I present the students qualified for the postgraduate certificate in business management, batch 36, and postgraduate students in human resource management, batch 28. Dear graduating students of postgraduate certificate in business management, batch 36, please assemble in the aisle to my left, and graduating students of postgraduate certificate in human resource management, batch 28. Please assemble in the aisle to my right. I will be announcing the names of the graduating students of PGCBM batch 36 and PGCHRM batch 28 in alphabetical order. PGCBM 36, Abhijit Kumar. PGCHRM 28, Anandya Agarwal. Abhijit secured rank 4. Akash Tayal, Aditi Anand Dio. Ankita Arun, Anisha Sharma. Arjun J, Anup Krishnan. Arjun Kumar Singh, Dinesh Kumar. Ankit Singh, rank 5, Daljit Kaur. Bipin Vikas, Deepak. Deepak secured rank 5 in PGCHRM 28. Chirag Jain secured rank 2 in PGCBM 36. Deepika Joshi. Debashish Chatterjee, Deepika Tyagi. Pradayanand Rath, Kumar Vivek. Ishan Mohanty, Madhur. Jayabharati J, Manjari Misra. Kadappa Adiyappa, Nasreen. Karanam Srinivasa Naidu, Neetu Mehta. You are not. What is your name? Huh? Kartikeyan Kanakaras, Paritosh Vaishbhav. Paritosh got number 1 rank in PGC HRM 28. Madhuri Bandla, Pavitra Naveen. Munagala Rajashekar, Pragya. Neha Sharma, Pranali Ardik. Nitesh Chaudhary, Priyanka Vitle. Priyadarshi Nayak, Ravi Narayan Tripathi. Priyanka Mahato, Rachita Kaur. Rahul Ras, Rakesh Duleria. Rakesh Kumar, Ramya Raghunath. Rohit Kumar, secured rank 4 in PGCBM 36, Reshmi Bhatia. Rupendu Banerjee, rank 1 holder, Sahana Srinivasan. Sanjoy Kumar Rana, Sanjana Shankar Narayanan. Sarvajit Pratap Bhaskar, Soumya Reddy. Shabanaz, Sunita Sharma. Shantini Sushev Roy. Subrata Singh, Swapnil Anand Patel. Somiran Banerjee, Tapas Kumar Gogi. Saurabh Datta, Tejaswini Tadepalli. Shuhani Rahul Sethi, rank number 3 in PGCBM. Veena Francis, rank number 3 in PGC HRM. Sukumar S, Vibhuti Agarwal. Sumukha P, Vidhi Nag. Sunil Rana. S. Patra. Vivek Gujarati. And Yash Bansal. My dear graduated students of PGC BM 37 and PGC HRM 39, please rise. Let us applaud the graduates of PGC BM 36, PGC BM 28. We wish you, the new graduates, the very best in their career. Thank you. Please be seated. Now I present the students who have qualified for the postgraduate certificate in PGCM 37 and PGCHRM 29. My dear graduating students of PGCBM 37, please assemble in the aisle to my left, and PGCHRM batch 29, please assemble in the aisle to my right. I will be announcing the names of PGC BM 37 and the names of PGC HRM 39 in alphabetical order. Amir Ansolin, Advait Narayanan, Alok Kamath, PGCBM 37, rank 4, Ellen Fernandez. Anand Kumar, Bhavana Vijay Kumar. Chaitanya Krishna, Chandravali Banerjee. Gomika AM, Debosri Sren. Harish M, first rank holder, PG CBM 37, Gunjan Khatri. Harman Singh, Indu Parmar. Muhammad A, Josna. Raghunath, Kanishka Sharma. Rashida, third rank holder in PG CBM 37 and Kashyap Kotak. Rangaswamy B, Krishna Kumar S. Smruti Nayak, Kumudrajan. Srijit PS, Lakshmi B. Vidushi Bhatia, Hemachandra Babu. Vishal Vikas, Madhumita Biswas. Malavika Narona. Maruti Pandey. Meenakshi Karthik. Mauli Bhattacharya. Nakul Bhaiya. Neena Swatika R. Nikhil Anil Sahani. Padma Bharati. Pallavi Yogesh. Pramida P. Romoli Thakur. Rupam Sharma. Sandeep. Silpa Seth. Shreya Singh. Sweta Rani. Suraj S. Sumedha Bakshi. She secured 4th rank in PGC HRM 29. Swati Sinha. And Vidya P. Okay, anyway. Dear graduated students of PGC BM 37 and 29, yes, Vidya P. Please, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, dear graduating students of PGC BM 37 and 39, please rise. Let us applaud the graduated students. We wish the new graduates the very best in their career. Thank you. Please be seated. Now I present the students who have qualified for the postgraduate certificate in business management batch 38 and postgraduate certificate in human resource management batch 30. Dear graduating students of PGCBM 38 batch, please assemble in the aisle to my left, and the graduating students of PGCHRM batch 30, please assemble in the aisle to my right. I will be announcing the names of PGCBM batch 38 and the names of PGCHRM 30 in alphabetical order. Abhilasha Chaturvedi, Asta Sharma, Abhishek Kumar Thakur, Albin Rajan Varghese. Anamya Kumar Bai Biswal, Ambikapi. Anand Kumar Mandal, Amit Jain. Anirban Mitra, Amrutavi. Anjana Ayappa, Anubha Tiwari. Arun Meenan, Anup Padi. Avinandan Kumar, Anuya Pankaj. Chinmaya Shubhankar Mahapatra, Aratrika Dev. Deepika Arpita. Dhananjay Jai, Dhananjay Singh, Arati Joshi. Jagadananda Shahu, Asha Ji Nair. Jitendra Dhamat, Avil Nailesh D'Souza. Dhwani Morris T, Bhagya Shivani C. Kanchan Shukla, David D'Souza. Kunal Agarwal, Devalina Roy. Mahasweta Chakravarti, Deepa Naravani. Manideep S, Divya Roy Chowdhury. Manish Rana, Gajalashmi Balakrishnan. Marina Shah, Garima. Mohit Pradeep Avasthi, Gauri Kulakarni. Nirmala Paul, Gayatri Salhotra. Nishant D, Hema Mehta. Paridhi Sharma, Hema Rangaswamy. Hema Rangaswamy is the first rank holder in PGC HRM 30. Payal Sinha, Himanshu Rastogi. Himanshu secured rank 5 in PGC HRM 30. Pranavjyoti Hajarika, Hina M. Pratik Avasthi, Jagannathan Shekhar. Pushpendra Singh Rathore, Jitendra Singh. Rajiv Kumar Singh, Jitendra Sharma. Reshmi Kishore Dikshit, Kunal Roy. Ravi Nandan, Kuntal Das. Ravindra Reddy CH, Lakshmi Balaji. Rishabh Dubey, Madhuri Mukherjee. Some certificate. Your name? Madhuri is over. Madhuri is over, right? Ritu V. Before that. Rishabh Dubey. Mansi Singh. Your name is Manjari. Wait, Amma. Ritu V. Sagar Sandeep Joshi, Manjari. Sorry, Sachin Manjari. One is missing somehow. Sagar Kumar Joshi, Meenakshi. Sagar M. Mrigang Rajendra Purohit. Sameer Saxena, Naga Deepika Chawali. Sanjeev Kumar, Parul Dilip Chavan. Santosh Kumar Kabi, who secured 5th rank in PGCBM 38, and Piyush Divedi. Sarvendra Agarwal, Purnima Harikrishna Sharma. स्वास्ति चक्रवर्ती, प्रबंधन बरो। सौरव चक्रवर्ती, प्राची शर्मा। श्रेया डी, Pratik Rastogi. Pratik Rastogi got rank number 3 in PGC HRM. Srikant Ramesh, Preeti Jayaraman. Shubham A, he got rank 4 in PGCBM. Priyanka Haren Nagar. Manoj Kumar T, Rachel Valdo. Tahsin, she is second rank holder in PGCBM. Raina Singh. Tara Seth, third rank holder in PGCBM. Rajashree Mukherjee. T. Veer Pratap Reddy, Rajat Sanat. वैभव रवींद्र श्रीवात्सवा, राजकुमार। वैशाली श्रीकांत सोहान, रक्षित रवि। रवि जोन लॉयर। रमित कुमार। रोहन संतोष। संजना झा। सीमा भरत सिंह। भरत सिंह you are जिंदा। हाँ? are Sanjana Singh. Sanjana Singh. Yeah, please. Sheena Jinda. Shivanand Mohan. Shivangi Srivatsava. Shivani Sharma. Sweta Khanna. B. Sivashankar. Sneha. Soumya Ravichandran. Srijit Sen. Srishti Saha. Stephen Arokia Ras. Yeah, please. Shubhojit De. He got 4th rank in PGC HRM. Sudhan Kumar P. Sunanda Bhattacharya. Surabhi Kausi. Vandana Singh. Dharinder Singh. No? Shall I call? Vijeta Garima. the graduated students of PGCBM 38, Mr. Ravi Kumar Papula. Where is he? Not there. Okay. And PGCHRM 30, please rise. Let us applaud the graduating students of PGCBM 38 and 30. Wish you all the best in our career. Please be seated. Now, I will be announcing the names of postgraduate certificate in senior leadership, batch 3, and the names of the postgraduate certificates in business analytics, batch 3 in the alphabetical order. PGC SL, Arbin Baro. PGC BA, Akanksha Sharma. Abdul Rashid Sheikh, Agna Sharma. Agna is not there? No. Archana is there. Ashish Sahai. Amit Kumar Pradhan. Just hold. Please. Abhimanyu Shukla. Abhimanyu Shukla. Amit, Amit Gogol. Why they are coming wrong? Hmm? File is wrong. Then where I get the right file? This is PCCB 3. Then SL. SL is correct. So far we have done what? Here I have. Ashish Sahai. He's gone now. Ashish Sahai. Gone. Ashish Sharma. Daksh. Here Daksh means. Here Amlan. No, then Ashwini Kumar. Not there. Amit Kumar Pradhan. Amit Gogi. Who is Amit Gogi? There is some confusion with respect to PGCBA. Okay. Let me complete senior leadership. Please be there. Kilo, before that you correct it. Okay. Amit. Amit Kumar Pradhan. Amlan. Ankur Bharati. Anushman Saha. Arnav Datta. Ashish. Give me correct PGCBA correct list to give me. Ashish Kumar. Ashish Kumar Sachdeva. Balaji Rangachari. Balajit Kaur Nagi. Bhavani Prasad Misra. Vijay Kumar Tripathi. M. Chalapati Rao, who secured 4th rank in PGCSL 3. Chetan. Gurudat. Harjinder Singh, Karan Vijay, Kaushik Balasubramanian, Kumar Jugnu, Leena Bulusu, Leena, B. Madhubabu, M. Banerjee, Martin Thomas, Muhammad K. Munish Soni, Munish Soni, Nishan Chandran, Prem Kumar Arj, Prem Kumar Arj, Puneet Ravindra Jain, Rahul Prasant, Rishabh Tandon, Rohan Kumar, Samarjit Singh, S. Srinivasa Rao, Sandeep T, Sarvanan V, Sarvar Ali, Sharat Singh, Sharloon Paul D'Souza, continuation is not here after D'Souza, but still there are people. This one? Shishir Kumar, he secured rank number 2. Shiv Kumar, Sitaraman R, Sudhakar B, he got rank number 4. Suman B, it's okay. Sundareshwan S, Vaibhav Patak in 4th rank, sorry, 5th rank, 4th and 5th only, okay. Vandana, Vijay Kumar, Janus Syed, Vikram, Vikram Mahesh Sharma, Janus Syed, Zeenat, I think she is Zeenat. This one? Where I need to stop? That's I have to call. Okay. PGCBA. Daksh Bharadwaj, Gaurish P, Hina I have called. Hina I have already received, right? Gaurish received 3rd rank. Hina T, Ishani Mukherjee, Neeraj Puri Goswami, Nidhi Sharma, Pooja Sen Gupta, second rank holder, Priya Shah, Priyank R, Ravinder Singh, Shareen Hussain, Shashi Kumar Singh, Somanendu M, Saurabh Kumar, Subrajit Banerjee, S. Roja, Urbi Pal, Varun Kumar, first rank holder, Vikas Patangi, and Vinay Kumar Ravi. The graduated students of Certificate Program in Senior Leadership Batch 3 and Certificate Program in Business Analytics Batch 3, please rise. Let us applaud the graduates. Next batch. Thank you. Please be seated. Now, I will be announcing the names of the postgraduate certificate in finance and executive advanced management diploma in senior leadership program batch 1. PGCBF and EDASM. I will be announcing the names in the alphabetical order. Ahmad Ali, Abhinav Lal. Ajay Kumar Ji, Anchit Bansal. Amit Kumar, Ajit K. Amitabh Lal Das, Arnav Goswami. Guinea, third rank holder, Bhavana Verma. Gurupreet Kaur and Brinda Prasad. Sunil Joseph, Jatin Bhai. Suraj Arti, Komita Singh. Vijay Kumar Kanmuri, 5th rank holder, Kaushik Mukherjee. Vivek Bhupendra, Kumar Alok Gupta. Mahendra Kumar, Mahesh S. Nagaraja, 4th rank holder. Manikandan Sri Ganeshan, Manjula Giri, Manoj Kumar Jana, M. Nagalakshmi, Mimi Dev, Mitrabandhu Pati, Muhammad Ansari, Muhammad Hashim, Nakul Krishan Singh, Pankaj Kumar, Pradeep Savarwal, Prasanna V. Narasimhan, Pratap Chandra GT, Priya Menon Misra, Rajiv V, Ramesh Hariharan, Rupanjali Mukherjee, Sachin Prabhakar, Saurabh Malik, Sheshadri KJ, Shadab Karim, Shaleen K. Sharma, second rank holder. Shashank. Silpi Kumari. Shivakumar Nagaras. Siddhartha Gupta. Sneha Mishra. Sudeep N. Murthy. Sudeep Mukherjee. Sudeep Chatterjee. Sujit Ali Khan, 5th rank holder. Suraj Yadav. Tushar Vai. Yuvraj AP. And Zulfikar Chike. PGCF 1, EDAM SM1, please rise. Let us applaud the graduating students. We wish you all the best in our career. Thank you. Please be seated. Now I will be presenting the names of EDHRM 21-22 batch and 19-20 batch. Alekhya Vijay Patnaik, Amit Tyagi. Alokananda Chaudhary, Arnab Das. Anirban Das. Alvin Stani, Angita Bhatnagar. Ankita Bala, 5th rank holder. Anus Kumar. Bhushan G, Anvesha H. Rajesh Kare, 1st rank holder. Avijit Mahapatra, 5th rank holder. Avijit, you also going. Charanpreet Kaur, Bharka. Himangi Vijay, Bharat BS. Jayant Khanna, 3rd rank holder. Vishav Bandhu Pal. Then Chatterjee, 2nd rank holder. Boni Babu, 3rd rank holder. R. Jaideep, Dominic Road. Delvin Roy, Gaurav Jain. Kanishka S, Gaurav Kapila, 2nd rank holder. Kaushik Vadera, Isha Tambe, 1st rank holder. Madhulima Sarkar Mitra, Jayant Sheshadri. Janaya M, Kavya PG. Manikumar Pandey, Kritivasan. Munish D, Kultala Haldar. Nitin K, Meghna Arora. Nivedita Ganguly, Nishigandha Srivatsava. Pallavi Singh, Prabha Vasdev. Paras Gandhi, Prasad Pradeep. Pragati Thakur, Priyanka Dange. Prasant Ahuja, Priyanka Mishra. Poonam Singh, Pushpa Sinha. Radha Zohar, Mahalakshmi. Raghav Kumar, Sachin Chopra. Rakesh G, Sarita B. Rashi Malhotra, Sweta Bama. Ruby Pandey, Soumya Bastia. Samriddhi Verma, Srinivas Raghavendran. Sandeepan Nandi, Srinivas Natarajan. Satish Kumar Maganti, Sukriti Sharma. Sukriti Sharma, 4th rank holder. Shalini Pillai, 4th rank holder. Sundar R, second rank holder. Shruti Singh, Varshavi. Sumit Kumar Joshi. Swati Nagapal. And Sweta Ghosh. The graduated students of EDHRM 1920, 21-22, please rise. Let us applaud the graduated students. We wish you all the best in your career. Please be seated. Now, I will be announcing the names of postgraduate certificate in Human Resource Management, Batch 5 of Accenture. Anisha. Okay, go ahead. Okay, done. Aisha done. Akhil. Akhil Anand Andrews. Oh. Wait. Akhil Anand Andrews. Divya Matthew. Harsh Harish. Jasmine Gujral. She is the first rank holder. Javin Kumar. Jennifer Francis. Joyita Varghese. Kanika Kapoor, second rank holder. Kanishk Arora. Kriti D. Kriti D is the third rank holder. Leo Abraham. Neha Kamath. Pallavi. Pallavi Kapoor, third rank holder. There is a tie. Partha Purohit. Prashant G, fifth rank holder. Radhika. Ria A, fourth rank holder. Ria Sandeep. Rohan Singh Rajesh. Shreya Singla. Tushar Jacob Alexander. Vanshika. Jara. Jara is the 4th rank holder. And Jainab. So PGCHRM Accenture, batch 5, please rise. Let us applaud the graduates. We wish the new graduates the very best in their career. Thank you. Please be seated. Done.
So thank you everyone, and let's applaud everyone, all the graduating students. You may throw your hats out now. You can throw your, you can wave your hats. Okay, all, okay. Very good, thank you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem. Thank you. Graduation ceremony of XLRI Jamshedpur is adjourned. Thank you.
Please remain standing until the academic procession leaves.